Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I ain't gonna be on for long, but I just want to come up and say Happy Thanksgiving. What? Your phone. I just need the numbers to cook or anything. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm like so ready to be done cooking. I'm so ready to be done. The only thing I got left to do is waiting for the turkey to get done. And the cornbread and mac and cheese, that ain't gonna take long. Hey, Buttercup. Butterroll, sorry. I said Buttercup. Came on to say Happy Thanksgiving. The only thing I got left to do is the cornbread and mac and cheese, but I'm going to wait until about 2 o'clock to finish those two. Because nobody ain't coming until like 3:30 anyway, so by the time everybody gets here, the turkey and everything should be done. So that's all that's left to do. And I can't wait to eat. Majority of stuff I did last night. And I'm so ready to eat. Because everybody ain't showing up to the house until about like 3:34 anyway. So by the time everybody gets here, the cornbread, turkey, and everything should be done. Because right now I have my barbecue chicken in the oven too with my turkey, so that ain't going to take long. So I'm like, yes. So I'm taking a little break to crochet for the time being. I was going to start watching a movie, but I was like, if I watch it now, it's going to be like too late. I ain't trying to have my stuff burned. Happy Thanksgiving, Zach. So I'm like, thank you, Jesus. My husband is keeping an eye on the barbecue chicken, so I don't have to worry about that because he's making it, not me. So I'm like, yes, thank goodness he's making that. I was going to come on this morning, but I was like, yeah, I had so much stuff to do this morning, it wasn't even funny. I be doing the same thing, Zach. Gobble, gobble. So I'm like, because last night, because even though I had to work yesterday, but I came home, I did the potato salad, deviled eggs, and a linguine. And then I also have to do the mashed potatoes, but I'll do that. It ain't going to take me long to do that. So I'm like, it's so bad to the point where that's the reason why I haven't combed out my hair or nothing. Hey, Jeannie. I never knew that. Because like when I do the mashed potatoes, it's only going to take me like 20 minutes because I'm making it homemade. Because it takes about like depending on how many potatoes I use. If I use the bigger ones, it ain't going to take that long. I mean, the smaller ones ain't going to be that long, but if I do the bigger ones, it takes about maybe 15 to boil. Right now, I am on number 11 of my square of my blanket that I'm making. I'm taking a little break from cooking before everybody shows up. I just got one more square after this, and I'll be done. And I'll just start sewing up everything up tomorrow. Well, they be so good. I like to put extra butter, salt, and pepper in mine. And I like to use a little bit of garlic powder in mine. And I don't have that much food left to cook. So I'm only going to probably be on here until about like 2:30. Just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and I hope everyone's enjoying their day. I normally make my mashed potatoes from homemade during the holidays. Hmm. I noticed like with working with this joint, it splits a lot. That's the only thing I don't like working with this one. And I never knew like Canada's holidays was different from the U.S. I never knew that. I thought around the world was like we all had the same days for holidays. I never knew that. Like that I'm just trying to say that I know we all got the same holidays, but I didn't know that the holidays are like on different days. Yes. I only have the cornbread, the mac and cheese, and the mashed potatoes to do. That's all I got left. Because majority of it I did yesterday. Ew. Now I know. Because girl, where I used to. Okay, that makes sense. Because when I used to live up there by when I used to years ago when I used to live up like by Lake Erie, like from where I lived at to New York, I was still living in PA, but farther up north in PA. The border of like New York was like not even an hour drive from where I lived at. And between like whatever weather y'all had up there in Canada, plus the lake effect, it was like, Lord help me. Then I moved down here where I'm at now. Hey Samantha, that I'm used to getting 6 feet of snow and the temperature dropping below zero. And I'm like, how move down here, like, I'm is not like, don't get me wrong, it gets cold down here during the wintertime, but I'm used to temperatures dropping below zero. Down here now, by what I noticed over the years, that the lowest we ever had was maybe 19 degrees, and with the wind chill, it felt like it was zero. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, and I'm telling people like that I know my family and stuff that lives down here. I'm telling them like, living up there, you cannot buy a coat from here. You literally have to go up there and buy a coat and boots from up there. Because if you don't, you'll freeze. And up there, like, they don't believe in school days. And I'm like, I grew up, I remember going to school up there growing up. All my years of going to school up there, I believe only had one snow day, and that was on Valentine's Day. Down here, it's like, and I got kids down here. My son goes to school where I live at now. As soon as the temperature drops below 20, they consider that a snow day. And I'm like, okay, live up there by where I used to live at. They don't believe in snow days unless the temperature goes below like negative 20. And a lot of people don't believe me. I'd be like, okay, go ahead. Go up there during the winter time if you want to. And I like always tell people like, you also, if you have a car, your car will not survive up there. You literally have to buy a car from there, because your car will not survive living because of the conditions during the wintertime. And I'm like, if you get a car from where I live at now during the wintertime, okay, cool, it will survive down here. But living up there, your car will not survive up there at all. It will rust out within a matter of weeks because of the snow, the amount of salt, everything. You literally have to buy things from up there during the wintertime. Oh yes, because I know the high is living up there for the summertime is like 102. You literally have to like be from there to like live there to understand. Happy Thanksgiving, Missy. And it'd be like, I should never did this. Now my yarn is kind of starting to knot up. And I'm like, like living here for the past few years, because I've been living down here. Originally, I'm from here, originally where I live at now, but I moved up there when I was younger. Then I came back, and I'm like, mm, you literally have to live up there to understand what I'm talking about. Because wherever the weather is from Canada, and then coming across the lake, that weather plus the lake effect, and whatever snow y'all got up there in Canada is hit us hard, and then from whatever from there we get down here down here where I live at now. But I don't mind it. But I'm trying to also move somewhere cooler, where the temperature is like 70 degrees all year round. Yes. And then plus the humidity living up there too. I'm like, That and also too, like that's another good thing living up there by the lake, where I was maybe an hour, hour and a half drive from New York, and maybe opposite way towards Ohio, about 2 hours. Yes, babe. Yeah. The other day, no, not yet. Like it's cold now because right now it's in. Let me check my. No, my son has my phone. I didn't let when I checked my phone this morning, it was like 30 degrees this morning, but no snow yet. But it snowed a couple days, like twice last week. And then going to really here is not going to really start snowing yet until sometime next week. We just been having like small flurries here and there, then we'll stop, and then the sun will come out for a couple days. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm going to show y'all all the squares that I got did so far. So this is 11 squares. All 11. No, 10. These are 10 squares. I'm working on number 11 now. And this is about 3.5 weeks worth of crocheting between work. Yeah, some of my ends are still there, but I still gotta sew them in. I'm going to sew them together in when I sew it together. So, and I'm like, oh Lord, I can't wait until I'm done putting this together. And this is from like 3.5 weeks between working and family and stuff like that. This is 10 squares. Thank you, Jeannie. And yes, it does. It's like I'm just trying to pick them all up together. I almost broke a fingernail. And I'm on number 11 now. I'm only doing 12 squares and I'm going to sew them together. This is my last ball of pink that I have to do. And then I'm taking this white to do my border. In order for me to, I'm not using my white to sew them together, but I'm using some of my scraps from each ball to sew them together. That I was going to do when I first started. I thought about um sewing them like doing an ongoing one, but I was like, no, I want it to look slightly different compared to some other ones I did over the years. Like when I do the ongoing ones, that's me being lazy. But since this ain't for me, I wanted to look nice. If it was for me, I would have been lazy and did the ongoing one, but this one ain't for me. Ooh. Mm, I love making up like my own patterns. Like majority of the stuff I do watch other people's tutorials and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, because I would love to learn. But there will be times I would just sit here and just play with my yarn, trying to. Hey, Liz, happy Thanksgiving. Sometimes I do like to sit here and play with my yarn, make up stuff as I go. But I'll be like, there's so many things out here and stuff like that. So I'm like, why not make up? I got the yarn for it, so why not? How cold is it there, Jeannie? That's where I love making up different type of patterns or throwing different colors together and see what it looks like. I normally like, oh girl, that 4 degrees Celsius. I'm trying to do the math in my head. 4 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit is like in its teens or early 20s. Mm. Hey, Arnie. And then on top of that too, I got so much scrap yarn that I will just sit here and do like whatever. Cause I know for my when I do baby hats that I do make up patterns for baby hats as I go. I don't write them down or anything. I should, but it's just whatever comes to mind. That's what I do. And half the time I don't even know what I be doing. Oh, Liz, I would love to have 51 degrees right now. I would love to have that right at the temperature right now. But is everybody almost ready for family to come over today? Oh, no, I would love to have y'all temperature. I would love it. Because right now it's in its 30s right now. The last time I checked, anyways. I don't know where it is right now. It's in its 30s and sunny. Yes, it's 30s. Last time I checked, about an hour or so ago, it was in its 30s. Because I know Yeah, the day before when I was at work, the temperature was like 22 degrees. And when I left to go to work that morning at 6 o'clock, it was like 19 degrees. Because I know it's been in its 30s for like the highest I ever got during a day. Right now is in like its 40s right now. Then last week it was in its late like 20 something. It was like 21 degrees and snowing last week. And then on Halloween it was raining and 40 degrees on Halloween day. And I'm like, thank goodness I didn't have to take my son trick or treating. And I'm like, whoa. I live in the lower part of PA, like towards Virginia. I live in Pittsburgh right now. I'm like really close to like West Virginia. Ohio is like right next door to me. That's like like a 3 hour drive from where I live at. All depends on where I'm going to go from Ohio to get to the border of Ohio is like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. Thanks, Liz. But I live closer to West Virginia from where I live at now to West Virginia. About 3 hours to the border. Well, I don't like either. I don't do the cold. I don't do the heat. My favorite time of the year is like in October where the temperature is like 60, 65, where I can walk around in a hoodie and some sweatpants all day. I love that kind of like temperature. I love it. I love that type of temperature. Where it's like it's not too hot, not too cold, and drinking like hot cocoa all day. Love it. Never be ashamed of your body, Zach. Everybody's always is built differently. Oh, like the only thing is like during the summertime, I do have to work in the pants I have to wear. We have to wear like black pants and it makes me hot. No, that's not far. That's which reminds me, I gotta mail this package off tomorrow. I forgot to do it yesterday before I came home, but and the post office is closed today, so I'm going to do it tomorrow. Zach, you're not ugly. God made you in the image that He wants you to be. Okay? So don't ever say that about yourself. Ever. You are perfect for who you are. If nobody don't like it, screw them. That's all I got to say about it. You're perfect just like who you are. If nobody else like it, you love it. Screw them. Because a lot of people say stuff about me all the time, but do I look like I care? No. Okay, see you, Burrow, and thank you. God made you for who you are. People talk about me all the time. Do I look like I care? Hell no. Because I know I'm beautiful in my own eyes. And you are perfect just the way you are. Just the way you are. And I love you for being you. And don't change that. Don't change yourself for nobody else. Because I know for a fact I ain't going to change for nobody. If you don't like the way I am or where I look, if you don't like me, I love me. You get what I'm saying? Love yourself for being you. Because if nobody don't like you for being you, tell them shoe fly shoe. Because I love me being some me. Where's my other hook? This one's getting on my nerves. Oh, snap my knees. What you want? What you want? Come on. Come on. I don't want to play. Come on. Good, Zach. Good. My puppy came upstairs and wanted to play. Hey! What the? This little fucker. Hold on. He got a hold of the ball of my yarn. Now I have to go get it. Get your ass downstairs. Oh! Yeah, I think this is what I get for leaving yarn on the floor with a puppy being in the house. Because this is what he did the other day to one of my balls. And used to, they're the same yarn, but he got a hold of this one and decided to mess it up. So see the difference? I was so mad. I was like literally so mad. And it's so soft too. I had plans for it and I still gotta fix it. Oh, Zach, how is it? You going so far learning how to crochet? I meant to ask you that too. Did you make it past the chain phase yet? I really don't. I swear, if I didn't have my family coming over today, I would not be cooking. I would be cooking, but not a lot. Good. I swear, if I didn't have my family coming over, I would not be making all this food today. That's what I'm thinking for this, Jeannie, or for this. It's just like only reason why it's squeaking because it's a metal hole and my hands is sweating. Yes, I love leftovers, but I know we're gonna be eating this for the next couple of days, and I can't wait. Because I got my nieces and nephews, my sisters, both my sisters, their their spouses. I ain't gonna disrespect them like that. Their spouses. Then my one aunt and her and my uncle's coming over, and then both my cousin and their kids are coming. My mom was gonna come, but she's out of town for this year, I really don't have to worry about it. So that's all who's coming, but everybody ain't gonna be showing up until about like 3:30 ish. So by the time I get done with everything, by the time they get here, it should be done or almost done. Yes, because all together, I have it's my mom has 4 kids. My brother's not coming due to personal reasons. Um, and he doesn't have any kids. And only people that got kids is me and my 2 sisters. I have one. My one sister has one, and my other sister has 4. And then with my cousins coming, I have 2 cousins. My one cousin has two kids, 2 boys. My other cousin has a one child, and then my aunt and uncle's coming. So yes, it's a full house. and I have to walk up my I was thinking about like some other people was coming too, but these people don't like animals, and I don't believe walking up my animals for somebody like if you don't understand that they don't like animals and they wanted me to lock my pets up. And I was like, I ain't doing that because you don't like them. I'm not doing it. Their house, their rules, and my rules. Then just don't come. Like, and I'm not doing it because they just don't like animals. I can see if my animals, my pets were like vicious or something and they're not, then that would have been a different case. But they're the sweetest animals that you can think of. Yes. Like, I'm not walking up my pets because you don't like them. That's your personal choice not to like pets, but I'm not doing it for nobody. Like, don't get me wrong, I respect their choice in not liking pets, but I'm not doing that to mine's like another like there is a I'm not. Their house, my rules if you don't like it, stay where the hell you at. And happy Thanksgiving, Crystal. And like they act like my house is like they feel like fur can get everywhere, but I'm like, as long as you keep your house clean, you can't get fur and stuff in the food or anything. And plus, on top of that, my cats are antisocial, so they ain't going to be nowhere near downstairs when everybody comes. They're going to mainly be upstairs, but they do have free range of the house. The only one, like my puppy, he's going to be mainly upstairs anyways because he started to pick up on the damn cat's behavior while being antisocial a little bit. Yes, I love mine. Crap, I have to cut. I have to count. I got 5 more rounds of this and I'm done. And I'll start on my next one. He is about 16 weeks, a little about 2 3 months. Okay, and it's just like what the hell. Oh, you're fine, Liz. Cause in a little bit I'm getting ready to go finish up the rest of my food. Surely, cause it's almost 2:30. I wasn't going to be here for long. I just wanted to tell everybody to happy Thanksgiving. I'm like, ooh. Oh, Jesus. It's going to be a long day, and everybody ain't leaving until like 10 o'clock. And thank goodness everybody else is bringing backup food. Because it's like, I have 2 turkeys in the oven right now. And that's good. But I'm going to go ahead and end y'all. So happy Thanksgiving. Talk to y'all probably tomorrow or in a few days. Love y'all. Have a great Thanksgiving and spend some time with your family.